Welcome to this Lil Debi edition of Upcycling with Deb. I'm your host, Deb Colameta. Let's talk for a minute about online yard sales and how they can help you achieve any of your New Year's resolutions or your goals that you may have for your life. Think about how online yard sales can help you with some of these common goals that people have and want to set for themselves in 2021. I know I've had a lot of goals myself for 2020 that I just didn't get around to, and I'm not going to beat myself up about it because it was a very difficult year on a lot of levels for many, many people. So let's get it done in 2021. How about make more money? Be kinder to the environment. Help those in need. Get organized. Take control of your finances. Clear out 2020 vibes. Lose weight. Online yard sales can help you with all of these. You can make more money by selling your things, selling your excess. You can be kinder to the environment because you're part of this sustainable life where you can find things that have already been produced. You're not ordering something new and increasing your carbon footprint. You're trying to use things that perhaps are like new, just previously owned, and giving them a new life. Or rather than throwing your own things into a landfill, you're being more mindful of it and trying to give it a new home rather than just throwing it away. You can help those in need. I talk about this in my book, Best Offer, Best Life. There are so many people who can use an extra helping hand, especially with the economy the way it is. And some people don't necessarily qualify for the formal government assistance, but they could just use a good helping hand or a break or a discount. And who doesn't love a discount? So you are helping those who need to save a little money and those who want to save a little money. If you want to get organized, obviously this is a great motivator. I look at it as getting paid to get organized. You organize your things, and for the most part, you can dump a lot of them, whether it's a donation or throw away things that are broken or missing parts. But those few things that have more of a value, why not sell them? So that helps you stay motivated to get organized, especially if that's one of your goals for the new year. You can take control of your finances. This is another thing I explore more deeply in my book, how the mindset of online yard sales really helps you to gain control of your finances, rather than just sitting on the couch and thinking, oh, I'd like that. I see that on TV and, I'm going to add it to my cart on Amazon. And then it gets here and then you realize you go to put it away and you find you've already got one similar to it, whatever the item may be. You have so much stuff, you're starting to order duplicates of things. I am totally guilty of that. Before you know it, you're spending money on things you definitely don't need and you may already own and forget that you own. What can you repurpose? What can you reuse? What can you sell? This goes beyond just selling a few things on online yard sales. It makes you more mindful about what you buy in the first place. You can clear out those 2020 vibes or bad vibes from previous years. Do you have something that you bought that you feel like, oh, I have buyer's remorse about this. I wish I didn't buy it. Maybe someone you don't like gave it to you out of obligation. You just want to get it out of your space. That's a great thing to do through online yard sales without feeling guilty about throwing it away. And lose weight. Yes, online yard sales can even help you with your weight loss goals. I know that I've bought several pieces of exercise equipment that were virtually unused through online yard sales. Exercise equipment is a great thing to buy through online yard sales because the markup is so high, and a lot of times it's virtually unused when you go to buy it secondhand. People have these lofty goals for exercising, and then they buy this brand new top-of-the-line equipment. They realize it takes up too much space in their house, and they end up selling it, and it probably is low mileage. Also, with the pandemic, it's been very difficult to get exercise equipment. There are designer bikes that have a multi-month waiting list, and there are situations where people couldn't find things like hand weights if they wanted to do virtual workouts at home. So there was this shortage, and people were running to the online yard sales and paying I'll say top dollar, but more likely full retail price for these exercise items. So if you had spent some money on something and you've used it for several years and you're getting a full refund, that's pretty good. That's money in the bank. That means that you were able to essentially rent the equipment from yourself for free. And then you don't have to store it and let it take up space. Pay it forward to somebody else and pocket a little bit of money in the meantime. So online yard sales can pretty much help you achieve any of these New Year's resolutions or mid-year resolutions. I'm a firm believer that you don't need to wait until the calendar page turns for you to start and achieve your goals. You can always start today. You can always start a fresh, new perspective, change your mindset any point of the year. In fact, I'm more of a goal setter for the school year. Maybe it's because my birthday is in the fall, but I feel like going back to school is more of a time for me to set some goals. So really, any time of the year works. Don't get discouraged if you set some New Year's resolutions and they start to fall by the wayside. You can start over any day you choose. So let's connect. My name is Deb Colameta. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook, Deb Colameta, or you can go to my website, thedebsite.com. I'd love to hear from you. Take a look at my #1 best-selling book, Best Offer, Best Life. Thanks so much for listening to this short episode of Upcycling with Deb, Lil Debi. Take care.